Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another video. And today I'm at work and I've just been thinking about something for a while, and I'm using the example of the Upchurch versus Nicole Arbour, the thing going on with them. Now, I don't normally get into these things on this channel. Sometimes I do because, well, it's interesting, and this is what I do. I make videos about music and make videos about life and things like that. But I'm using this as an example because I'm really pissed off about how some of these things go down. So a lot of you guys are watching this will know what's going on with Ryan Upchurch and Nicole Arbour. I'm not going to tell the whole story, but and honestly, it's been a while since I've seen the first video and everything going down. But the thing is so something blew up between them, and she put out this big long video talking shit about Upchurch and all this stuff, and all his people contacted her and was rude and all this stuff and everything. And then he put out a video saying stuff, saying the truth, gave a whole, literally laid out all of the text messages that happened. So, he literally, like he said in one of his last videos, that he brought his receipts, and he did, because that's what Upchurch does. Obviously, he's been through this before with, not going to say her name because I don't want to give her more publicity than she needs. She doesn't get any more because she's a POS, but, so lays out what happened. You read everything, Obviously, I am biased. Upchurch is one of my favorite artists. He was like the 50th subscriber on this channel. The dude's real as hell, and we love the guy. He hits us up in the comments sometimes. Love him to death. So I am obviously a little biased there, but he brings the proof that he's telling the truth. And the reason I'm using this as an example is because what happened is she wanted him to take one of the videos down. And so she went to a domestic violence place, whatever it is, a shelter, whatever it is, whatever they're called. Don't get me, domestic violence shelters and places that help with domestic violence are very important, and I'm supportive of them because domestic violence is horrible, and if you do something like that, you should be held accountable for it. And said that she was scared in trying to get them to help her to get him to take down that video. So what you're doing is you're taking resources from from women who actually get abused by their partners just to get a video down. You're taking their time to get your video down because it's hurting you and hurting your career, which barely exists compared to Ryan, to get a video taken down. Are you kidding me? And the thing is, the court sided with her and gets a protection order put against Upchurch. Are you kidding me? That is like, look, there is a constant thing in this country right now that if you're a white male, you're probably racist or sexist. But what a lot of people don't realize is how the courts are so sexist against men. I can get into the thing about family court, and I can go on for hours about how sexist family court is. But this is completely wrong. And then she said that she felt super uncomfortable because the police, the people who were supposed to be protecting her, was taking pictures with her perpetrator. Are you fucking serious right now? Are you serious? And how the local news was calling just instantly, if a woman says anything, and don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to take away, like I said before, from the women who are actually abused, and men have domestic violence happen against them a lot. It's just not recorded. A lot of men will never go to tell anybody about it because it hurts our ego and it hurts us how we feel as men. But literally, this is about a video telling the truth And the news labels her as a victim. A victim. She's the victim? No, Ryan Upchurch is the victim. This is the second time this has happened to him. It's complete bullshit, and it pisses me off because there are women who do this just to get back at guys, and it can ruin men's lives. It can ruin them. It can get them fired from their job. It can get them unable to see their children. And that's okay? No. So I'm using this issue, this Ryan Upchurch and Nicole Arbour as an example, but I'm talking about something bigger. When people are falsely accused for things like this, and especially men, it can ruin their lives in ways that you don't understand. A lot of people don't realize. False accusations against men for something's happening. False accusation against men for domestic violence, for sexual assault, it ruins their lives. And the worst part is the ones that are turned out to be false, those people who gave those allegations against them hardly ever get held accountable for it. You should be thrown in prison if you falsely accuse somebody and their life is ruined because of those false allegations. It's wrong, and it just pisses me off because I know people who have had that happen to them. Anyways, by the way, Candace Owens defending Ryan Upchurch. Like Ryan said, hopefully the future president of the United States. She is incredible. I think it's so amazing that she stood up and defends him, because that's the kind of leaders we need right now, is people like her. So anyways, shout out to Ryan Upchurch. I love you, man. Your music is incredible. You as a person, thank you for what you do, and thank you for fighting this stuff. And anyways, I gotta get back to work, but oh man, we got some work to do in this country.